Today is Ginza day, so we're gonna go to Ginza. Depends on how much I shop. If I'm not gonna shop much, it would be fine. But if I'm shopping, that means I have to come back here, drop my stuff, or put it in a locker in the train station and stuff. Because I see people doing that. Because instead of carrying that around, because yesterday carrying even single bag, holding it while you're trying to navigate, it's kind of like so use the services. So I know I cut down a little bit short yesterday. In the meantime, I thought while I get ready today, I can talk to you what I did yesterday. So if you haven't seen that, please go see it. And let me put my eyeliner first because that's the hardest thing for me. Then I'll come back and then talk to you what I did yesterday. This is a sticky heating pad thing to stick it on. I don't know if it did anything, but I haven't had period cramps, but it warms up slightly. I'm still confused how to use it. And I stick the other way around where you stick it on your outside of your clothes so it's touching your skin that way as well. So this is one of them. You get it like in a pack of 10. So I used 2 of them and I haven't had cramps today. Got this. I don't know if this did anything to my leg. Basically you put this little comes in like a sticker and a little square thing, and you attach to a sticker and you put on the bottom of your feet, and it's for tired feet. But my feet is tired, and you had like a brown stuff coming out of it in here. It's saying apparently it takes out all the dirt and whatever and just helps your leg. But my heels still hurt, so I don't know if it cures your leg, but kind of does something. This definitely works because as soon as I put it on, because it's got this little bits in your stretch it out, you can feel being warm, and it was really nice. Like when you just before you go into bed, just like you take it off and you put it on your like behind your ear, and the thing is covering your eyes, and it was so good. And you can different flavors, but this one is lavender I got, and I just only bought one because I want to try the stuff before I buy one of these while you're here, and then see if you like it, then you buy it. Same again for conditioner and shampoo. I bought some of the sachets. I'm going to be washing my hair with another one just to see how I like it, because if I wanted to buy big shampoos and conditioners, I'd rather make sure I try them rather than taking it home and then thinking, why did I waste my money? More money saving. And this is the new t-shirt I got from, I don't know if you can see, GU, which is very similar to Uniqlo, but the sizing is a little bit bigger in GU than Uniqlo, I think. And this one is just a basic without any sales. It's 990 yen, by the way. So, and I was like, I'll just get 2 of them. So this is like a not white, not beige, not cream, something in the middle kind of a color. Another just goes with everything. It basically looks like my white t-shirt just did something. I should have got the other color. Never mind. I'll do a big haul of what I got from Uniqlo and GU when I get back, because I didn't have enough time to do that now. I should stop yapping and start getting ready because it's already nearly 11 and I need to get out here and cover so many places today. So let's just start getting ready. I am nearly getting finished ready. I will quickly chat about what I did yesterday. My memories all came back now because when you're here, everything's just a blur, and I'm not even kidding, because we do so many things on one day and day 2. Like it's a blur. Everything's a blur. You don't know where the time goes. I can't believe it's already Saturday and I'm leaving on Tuesday. First of all, day before, I really wanted to go to Ueno Park, but after all the walking and then carrying my shopping bag around with me, I was so exhausted, so I didn't go. So I switched all our plans to today. The only thing I missed out from the shopping plan was going to the fish market, which I was going to do today because it's only a short walk from the fish market to Ginza shopping street. So I'm going to do that today because I'm not a huge like a raw fish eating person per se, hence I will be just walking around and see what I can find. I really want to try the wagyu. I haven't tried that yet. I tried ramen today, which is very, very, very tasty. Let me tell you, this is like, oh, it was good. I haven't still been to a cafe or had matcha because I haven't had time, because I packed my schedule so much. Don't do that. If you're like me, my whole plan was just to chill and just take everything slow. That's not going very well for me, because if I plan something, I feel like I have to go and do it, which was also like a very, very, very like me thing. I feel like I'm missing stuff out, but I don't feel like that. I say all this to you guys because when you come over here anytime soon, you know what not to do. And if you're tired, just take the rest. But sometimes you're too far away for you to make the journey back here, because there are points in yesterday I really thought, shall I come back home and chill for an hour, then go? But then it takes an hour to get here. I will be able to like rest at home for like 15 minutes. Then I have to go back out again. So is it really worth it? So I was like, no, so I didn't do that. So I went to Ueno Park, which was very nice, very refreshing temple, and then visited there. Got like a little charm. You put like 100 yen in and you take a little coin charm. You don't open it, you keep it in your wallet. Apparently considered lucky because in the hole in the middle of the little circle thing, the square, there's a circle and there's a square in the middle of that circle, and it's apparently to see, you can see the inside of your future and ability to like, it just brings you good luck basically. So lots of people take that, so I was just taking that too. They only had the fortune thing because most of the temples do the fortune thing, but in Japanese, so I didn't take that. I already had one fortune and I didn't want to like, you know, take another one and change the fate. After that I went into the shopping market, which was very full, very busy, lots of shops, and I mean lots of shops. I was so overwhelmed. I saw ABC Ward because some people recommended to get shoes from there, and they're really nice. They will take like all, they don't just give you the box, they take everything off for you and they just give you the shoe and then you try it on, and so it just makes things. But the shoes that I got on, the plan was to get the I can't even say the name, the tiger shoes. You know, I don't know if I want Mexico 66, but I will see what I can find, and if I don't find anything, I won't be bad. See, because I think this is the perfect time to try on shoes because my legs are hurting now, and if I try shoes on, I will be able to tell really quickly if they're comfortable or not, because it should be better than what I'm wearing, right? Hence tip for you. So walk all day and then get the shoes. I went to DiverCity Tokyo place, which is far end where the Tokyo planets are. I used Suica card so far, which is the travel card, and I haven't had to take cash or anything like that, but I feel like it would have been better for me to take the 48 hours because I traveled so much between the last 2 days. I wasn't expecting that much to go back and forth and stuff. Every other station it was easy to navigate, but when it came to Shinjuku station, it was massive, so much people, so overwhelming. So be prepared for that. When you go to Tokyo Station, Shinjuku, and Ueno Station, I think, which is the biggest 3 stations here, which do lots of transits. The Shinjuku Station is massive. It's like, it's very big. I just felt like I was in an airport, but instead of an airport, it's a train station. But the TeamLab Planet one was really nice. I love the water bit. Water bit is where you have to take your shoes off and stuff and you walk around, and which is a really nice experience. I loved that the best. That was the best one. Had the stringy lights on, and that was really nice. The open air one was closed when I get there. They only had a little box there to go in, and then it also had they only had one room there and a cafe basically. So I didn't see the point of that. The garden, the egg thing looked nice, but you only have 2. You have the egg thing, and then you have the floating orchid flower thingy coming up and down as well. That was nice, but I still love the water. And then there was the forest one, which is like a projection in a big room, and you're walking around and you can do your own drawing, and then that will be projected as well. They have multiple rooms there. The forest and the water is the biggest rooms, and everything else is like it's not that big as the other ones. If you really want to end your experience on a high note, do the water one really last. Just go to the open air one first, because I feel like that's unless you want to eat and drink afterwards, and then just walk around. And then water one was the best one, and then if you do the water and the open air the last, because that means you will have like the very high experience, and then you're just like chilling in a cafe. After that I walked. Then I promised myself I would get ramen. So the Ichiran ramen one, where they give you the bowl and they put the shutter in, it was really nice. The prices do vary if you go at night from 10 till 6 a.m. The prices do vary for it. So I think I got the night prices, it was 1990 yen, which is £5.23 if I'm correct. I just got the basic ramen. So you take a ticket and you say you want the basic ramen, like what you want, and then you like they will give you a form and you fill in what you want, what broth you want, if you want spring onions, if you want like how spicy you want it, how creamy you want the broth, and it's got English and Japanese in, so don't be confused. And the basic one, they already have a same like a dotted circle in, so if you want to just choose the basic normal one, you can do it that way. But the broth was really nice, and I was having like a back pain and a leg pain, and you know when you walk for so long and you sit down and your hip just gives up. I really needed that like thing to just, and I took mild spicy rather than spicy because I didn't have spicy Japanese habit, but the mild was just mild. So I would say if you want a little bit more spicy, you can go for spicy, but I went for mild just to be mild, as in like not mild, I went for medium just to be safe. So medium was okay for me. It wasn't like I wasn't like nothing like that. I don't know that sound. I went about 9:30, came back about 12. That's how much I did yesterday, even though most of it was walking around. The Diver Tokyo's got a lot of stores, so you got like the Porsche stores, and you got the Nikes, the GU, the Uniqlo, and they got like Michael Kors and all that kind of stuff. So if you want to do a little brand shopping there, and most of the tax-free, they have a different counter for it, so just ask them before you start purchasing. And everyone's like nice, and they will just check stuff for you, they'll come with you, and it's just like very nice experience. Overall, everyone's well respected, everyone's really nice, and rather than just saying like excuse me in Japanese, people rather just wait for someone to move or realize that you need to go somewhere. So that I find that very cute as an introvert, because that's something I want to. On that note, I am running 1 hour behind than I thought, because the fish market I think closes at 2 p.m. So I want to make it there, because shopping places are open till 10 or 9, 8 at least. So I got a lot of time. I bought sandwich yesterday thinking I was not going to eat ramen, so I'll eat that now before I go, because I'm really hungry. This is my fit for today. I'll show you in the mirror properly as well. And I just need to tie my hair up, because the metros do get like hot here, like same as London. You know when you go into London and you like feel really warm, so it's same that. So anyone so far watch this and you're here on my video, if you want to travel, just travel. Forgot to mention that I went and got a massage as well, same area, which was the shopping street, which is like right at the end of the shopping street, and that was really nice. You put your feet in a hot water, which is like just going in the around the thing, and then you sit down, and then you'll just do the massage. They will ask you which area you want to concentrate, so I said the shoulder. So my shoulder is sore from yesterday because they're really going, and they will ask you if this is like good enough for you. So that was really nice. If you ever go into, I think it's called Minimo Foot Bath, you probably would have seen in the vlog, so take a screenshot when you're doing that. So definitely do that, because my feet was so thankful after that. It was so nice. Oh, show you the sandwich as well while I'm eating it. This is what I got yesterday, which is a chicken cutlet with sauce. I couldn't eat it yesterday because as soon as I saw the ramen, a voice in my head goes, you promised yourself ramen. Why are you eating ramen? I'll give you a little taste test for this. But the bread got stuck at the top of my toe. It's just like a curry sauce, you know, the katsu sauce thingy. It's a really nice sandwich. Do I prefer the egg or this? Ooh, the egg was just creamy. That was another level. I buy these pouches when I am feeling very energy down. I think that's what kept me going. And then energy one. This is another energy one. But this one's got iron and zinc, because I thought I need the iron. I bought it but I haven't tried it, which is a lychee flavored. And they last up till August. This one's really nice. That one I can really taste the minerals in it. This one I can't. And it's literally like a jelly. And there are food ones here. So you just have a jelly instead of eating food. I was like, how cool is that? I'm gonna stop the chit chat, otherwise I'm not gonna have any more space to do what I need to do tomorrow. Okay, bye. I'm going to the fish market. I've been walking a lot of stairs, guys, and I mean a lot of stairs. This fish market better be worth it. for all this walking. I'm exhausted from. I haven't even started my day and I'm exhausted.
You know I'm working. You know I'm Miss Missy, Erica, Incense and Prince, product, joy, magic and muscle. Dan McCoy with the hustle. We've been working. Circle, smallest pink earrings. My people play their position. Puzzle pieces complete the vision. Yeah, we've been working like the Energizer Park non-stop. Bad bunnies drive to the drum line now. We've been working, We've been working, We've been working, Yeah, we've been working, Yeah, we've been. Last night we sent us.
This is a performance art place where they do shows and things.
Like it's delirium, ay, ay, like it's delirium, ay, I got delirium, ay, like it's delirium, yeah, yeah, like it's delirium. She just wanna bounce to it, baby, get your giddy on. Walk up to the stage with a drink like I'm Giveon, but I never came here to sing what I'm really on. Giving dividends, I'm trying to boost your career and all. Know you got a binge, you ain't got one with the ceiling gone. If you wanna get it gone, give me the experience. Make me a believer like a feature at the cinema. Then we gotta keep it all a secret like the Pentagon. All these people times, people asking me what we been on. I know that it's bond, they just wishing they could watch it blow, watch it go through the fire like the Shaka song. Or was it yay? Either way, she gon' play the PlayStation, I'll play the Xbox, good gracious. I'm so grateful, it made me say thank you, thank you, thank you, yeah. I swear she drives me crazy, think my brain is gone.
It is a shopping paradise heaven, but yes, Gavin. There are Rolex, Louis Vuitton, and all the other famous stores. I am specifically looking for a stationery store. I know, ironic. And that's Chanel. And then found my stationery, so it's a paperclip one. Okay, okay, bye. So check out it. Bye now.
Like the Pentagon, all these people times, people asking me what we been on. I know that it's bond, they just wishing they could watch it blow, watch it go through the fire like the Shaka song, ay, through the fire like a Shaka song, ay, through the fire like I'm taking off, like a rocket. I got wishes in my pocket, I can grant a couple things, girl, there really ain't no problem, cause you I swear she drives me crazy, think my brain is gone. Man, I just can't shake it like delirium. When I get this faded, your body, I just can't shake it. And I just want you to grind upon me all night long. Like it's delirium, ay, ay, like it's delirium, ay, I got delirium, ay, like it's delirium, yeah, like it's delirium, ay, like it's delirium.
I'm back in my room. Oh my, today the time is 9:55, so it's better than 12 o'clock. I am so extremely exhausted to a level that I love how much determined I am when I am shopping and to carry them and thinking I can carry them when I can't because I am weak. When it comes to that, I've been carrying this big bag for about 2.5 hours, 3 hours, and there's another small size bag but heavy as this as well for an hour. And when you go from one shop to another, that's what happens. And then when I came back in the room, I forgot my card key. I took this slipper key, which was left with the slippers, for my card key. And what the guy said to me was, right, it doesn't, maybe you can see the lights there, it doesn't work with the slipper key, but it does, because if I take this off, okay, ready, and if I put that slipper key, still works. So I used to put the slipper key and then put this card key in my bag. I wanted to show you guys a haul of what I bought, but I'm extremely tired. I will do that after I get changed and be comfortable, because then if I don't do that now, then I will be just a bit more lazy. Before that, They made my room up, guys, because the room I'm staying in, they don't make it every single day. They only make it if you're staying more than 4 days. It's called no cleaning every day kind of a thing. I choose Saturday for them to clean it. So because I thought today might be my shopping day, and then I want to come back to like a clean, nice room, and I can't wait to jump into the bed because, but I don't want to do that with my outside clothes. I don't want to sit on the bed because it looks so nice. New PJs as well, new like PJ thingy they give me. But I can show you what all I got like today. I think it would be easier to show you guys. The stuff that's sealed in the bag I can't show you, so I'll wait until to do like a big haul. But I'll show you what I got from Uniqlo and what the prices are like before I forget them. Otherwise, it would be hard to remember all this kind of stuff when you actually unbox them and like, oh, how much did I pay for that? How much? Because you do so much shopping. When I come back, I need to be like this. Because this holiday, I thought it's going to be like, oh, me just walking around a few places, chilling and seeing things and buying random things. But no, this turned into a full on trip marathon just in Tokyo. And there are so many places that I want to see. I'm tired as hell to see that. I went to fish market. You know what? We'll talk about it when I come back from my shower. So at the point, I'm gonna just cut the vlog here. I'm doing all this now because I want to know how excited, how I was when I was here. The lights are really bad. I'll maybe do it this way. Okay, I'm gonna go and have a shower and then I'll talk to you guys. Hello, welcome to the part of the vlog where I am showing you what all I got from Uniqlo and GU so far. And at this point, if I buy any more after this trip, I will just add all this into and at the end of the video. So let's go. I will go for GU first. Got this grey t-shirt, dark grey for men, and then also got a dark green one, and these are from GU by the way. And I got this PJ set. Look how pretty this color is like. And this was on sale for 1990. I tried, they leave one size in a hanger, so I tried the medium size, like the shirt, and it would button up, was a bit tight, but PJs, you want it to be loosed on you, so I got a large t-shirt, which is just a basic white t-shirt from GU, and the price of this is $9.90. These are women's, 1290. Same for all the t-shirt as well. That's all I got. And then today when I went to GU, I bought this really pretty jacket. It looks like this, and it does come with a tie, but then normally the tie is in a plastic bag like this. You know, in UK all the jackets are tied up to the waist, but that it's just like this. And I thought it was really cool, rather than having all the dust on the ties. And this is just like a very basic, like not tied, just not oversized, just loose fitting jacket. That's what I was going for. And this is a size medium. I tried the large and that was too big. The sleeves just looked very puffy. The medium seems to be fine, and the small, I feel like I could move, but then if I wanted to move again, it just didn't give me the feel, so I got for the medium. And this is a color, it's called 35 brown. This is the color. It's not brown or black or beige, something in between. That's what this color looks like. And I thought, even if it get dirty, you can tell because it's this color. I really wanted a beige one, but I couldn't find it. And then let's move on to Uniqlo. I got more stuff from Uniqlo. I went to 2 different times into 2 different Uniqlos, and one tip I'll give you before you buying anything from Uniqlo is, if you want to return something, you have to go back to the specific store you bought the item. You can't, like how we do it in the UK, like if you go into one Primark and going into like different Primark to return, that doesn't work. You have to go to the same store. So because I've been traveling and doing stuff, I went to one nearby me and I had to return something because I got the wrong size. The return process, I will also tell you before I show you the whole, is what they do is, imagine you bought like 10 items and you want to return one of them. They refund you the full money, then they take out the item that you returned, then they make you pay again for the item without the one that you just returned. That's how the process. I'll give you a little form to read. You have to take your receipt, you have to take the item with no tags should be on, and also you need to bring your passport again because you're getting tax free. These are the tips that if you're buying from Uniqlo, just remember that. So try the items on, because if you're not going to be there like in 3 days time, you won't be able to return and why waste money. So just when you're buying something, just make sure you try it. First thing I got is this bag. It's a waterproof bag, and ready for some ASMR. Comes with this laptop in, and it's quite like, and look at the back, like it's padded there, padded here with this. Oh, new bag smell, I like it. And then you've got a zip here, which is the top there, and then you've got a zip here. So you get 3, and then you also get a water thing there and a water thing there. So this was $4,990 in Uniqlo, which comes about 24 pounds basically. Depends on which time you're going and what the exchange rate is, but that's in yen. This man's t-shirt, which is like a paley dusky blue, and this was $1,990. Do you see the price difference what I'm talking about in GU and Uniqlo? Because they pretty much look very similar models of t-shirt, and this is 1,290 and this is 1,990, so that's the price difference. So go to Uniqlo, go to GU first, and if you don't like anything, then go to Uniqlo, or go to both and see which one you like more, and then buy from there. Black t-shirt, which is the Airsome one, very lightweight. I already had a white, but it's got a hole in it now, and so I bought this a black one because I don't have a black one, and I already got the white, this material. I didn't want to buy another one in this. I prefer this one because this is very thinner and nicer. I think this would be good for UK weather. And then got this fleece. This is also men's fleece on sale. It was 1,290. So when you're buying, you still get your tax refund off because you're paying tax otherwise, even if it's on sale items. By the way, Uniqlo only does up to size XL. After that, they don't have anything available in there, so it's very limited. And I think shoe sizes also as well, it's very limited. So if you are a person who's higher than 14, 16 probably, because the medium for me was 12, so 14, 16, after that they wouldn't have the sizes in there, so just be aware of that. And just check the Uniqlo or GU Japan website so you know what sizes are available. Another item that I got is this matcha, which is from the fish market I went to. How to brew a matcha, and a cocktail booklet in here. But this one, because they said you don't need to, this is like an instant coffee kind of a thing, so it's a freeze-dried matcha, so that means you don't need to whisk it, you can just add water and just drink it straight away. That's what the lady told me, and I think it is sweetened as well, because I didn't realize that you can buy sweetened and unsweetened matcha. So this is a sweetened matcha, I think, and then they got their little QR code to, if you want to scan that to figure it out. This is the packet that came in as well. That is the matcha I got from Muji, which I will unopen when I get there because it's a sealed packaging. I got the face wash oil, some notebooks, and a hairbrush, and then I got this brush thing to take off any like bubbles and things, some more notebooks, and some pens, and some eating things, and some bugs also there, which I will all show you when I get home. I've got one more item to show you guys. I got this from a random shop. Most of the shops, even if it's not a big shop, you get lots of different items for tax-free. So this one, it's just like a brown top, like a v-neck top. The V is like here, so you need to wear like a vest or something underneath it. And this was on sale there for 1,100 yen. And then I saw a trousers which matches with this, so I thought it could be a coat set. It looks like that. This is also 1,100 yen.
So altogether I think it's probably under £11. But saying that, right, Uniqlo does very similar to these trousers, like in grey, in beige, in pink, and it looks really, really nice, and it's fleeced, and it's like a jogger coat set, and you can buy like a zip up one, or a, like, it's not a coat set, separates, but the material is very similar, so you can wear it as a coat set. And it was really nice. And there was like a dark green, like this dark green color, like a zip up one, and the trousers, it looked really nice. I was so tempted to buy it, but then I was like, you know what, do I really need another coat set? Do I need to buy more stuff? And I was like, no, so I didn't buy it. But the prices are like, you know, the Uniqlo bag, they got a new version out now, which is a bit more scrunchy fabric. It's a buckle rather than the one that you got currently, so you can just easily tie up and take off. And that was 1,500 yen, and you can have it embroidered to whatever your like you want, so you can have like a Mount Fuji, like flowers and all the kind of stuff, in the big Uniqlo, which is in Ginza. And then it says the embroidery was like 3,500, and then the like 2 times the cost of the bag. I was like, no. And I already have like a beige Uniqlo bag. You've probably seen it from lots of my videos, like previously, like a beige bag. And then I was like, do I really need to like get another bag? And I was like, no, I can, that one still works, it doesn't broke. And just because I'm in Uniqlo, I don't need to get a Uniqlo bag, because I already have one. That's the one thing that it taught me in Japan, like you don't need to buy unnecessary crap, because I've been carrying around all this stuff with me and I'm exhausted, and you will be exhausted. A few things about tax refund. I have been only shopping at the shops which is in their own store, so I haven't gone to a department store, like for example, let's say a mall, a shopping mall, and you go in and you have stores inside. So I haven't been any of them. I just been individually, like shops like GU, Uniqlo, Muji. I went into Itio, Itoya, I think it's a stationery store. It's a tall story stationery, and I like stationaries, but it's expensive. I was not gonna get anything. And it was like, I went in, they had like a very posh pen from a glass cabinet, how you would take like a diamond ring, and I was like, I don't want the pen. I'll just buy like a 50p pen. So I went into Muji after, and they were closing. And in Muji, I'm talking about the Uniqlo, the GU, and the Muji I went into, which is in the Ginza store. I want to give you guys a few tips for doing a tax-free shopping in Japan, specifically in Tokyo, because that's how I've been shopping. I went to Muji, GU and Uniqlo in Ginza, and anywhere you do a tax refund, you have to take your passport with you, because when you take your passport, it's got a little sticker from the immigration officer when you exit. So if you don't get one, you need to ask, but normally they will just put it on. And then what they do is they will scan your passport, your front page of your passport with the picture, then they will scan this little sticker's got a QR code on the little app. That's how they do the tax refund. You need to take your passport with you, your actual passport, and if you don't have that, they will not allow it, because they keep saying like you need a physical passport. When we went shopping in Thailand, they were okay with the passport, like photo of the passport. You don't need an actual passport to carry around with you, but here you need to actually bring your passport with you. It's like handing over like a book, and they just check everything and they give you back, and then they will do all the stuff. Certain stores like the Muji store, they only did tax refund till 8:30. I think the shop was closing about 9 or something, so if you bought anything after that, you wouldn't. And most of the shops have a tax-free counter to shop in, like even in the Uniqlo store, which is the biggest store, which is the tall stories store, which exhausted me because I spent like 3 hours in there and came over with all this. In there, you only have certain floors which does tax refund, so every single floor doesn't do it, and they have like a map of the like which floors does what as well. So if you want to go and check that out, they have a cafe upstairs, which I had a matcha latte, which is nice because I needed that. That was really refreshing. They do have a toilet in there as well in the Uniqlo one, but only in a specific store, and they only had 2 to 3 toilets in there, so that means like 3 cubicles. I mean, I'd stand in a queue for like 15-20 minutes before you get into the toilet because I don't want to go out and find a toilet. Everyone's really friendly. You ask anyone for anything, they will tell you right away, and even if they don't know, they will take out their phones and translate it for you, and you taking out your phone. So it's like very humbling and very nice experience. And the tube very easy to manage so far because you have signs everywhere to each individual lines. Like, you know, in London sometimes you get confused, but here it's there's less chance to get confused. And when you go on Google Maps, they will tell you which exit and which platform to take as well. And even if you get confused, you can just ask someone. Everyone's really nice. They will just take out the phone and start typing. I have seen people drink in the metro, but I haven't seen people eat in the metro. So when you're thirsty, if you're really thirsty, just drink water. I've seen lots of people do it while I've been journeying here and there. And there are priority seats and non-priority seats, and I see like younger people not even sit in the priority seat even if they have space, unless like they're really tired and they got lots of bags and stuff. One more thing, if you're buying like food items and stationaries, like skincare, haircare, all of them comes in a sealed bag if you're buying it tax-free. If you are not buying in a tax-free, then they will just give it to you. So if you want to use something, buy it tax-free. And in Tokyo, 7-Eleven, and I think, I don't know if Lawson and Family Mart does it, but 7-Eleven definitely do tax-free things. So if you want to buy like snacks and anything that you loved in 7-Eleven, you have to buy about 5,000 yen worth of stuff to get that tax-free thing. In most of the stores, you have to spend about 5,000 yen in order to get tax-free. Some stores are 5,500. I think it was GU, I'm not sure. It said 5,500, but most of the stores does do about 5,000, and which comes about roughly under £25. You spend money here like anything. Like, I wouldn't do this much shopping when I was in the UK. I'll just go out and I'll be like, oh, it's too expensive, whatever. Here, I take out my phone, I use my calculator. In my calculator, I got the converter as well. And then I'll just type in how much the yen is, and it will tell you how much it is in pounds. And I'm like, oh, that's only £3, I can get that. So, you know, and food. I had ramen, I had tempura, I have had the one with the chicken cutlet. All of them were nice. And 7-Eleven food, really nice. Try the egg sandwich, try the drinks, and don't buy the latte cups. I made that mistake the first time, but then I didn't mix it with anything. I just had a cafe latte, because people buy that latte cup which says large or regular, and the ones I showed you before, used for get coffee from the coffee. They have coffee machines there, so to get the coffee there, you have, if you go to the freezer section, you have another freezer section where you have the pack of ice. Near there you would have another cup of ice, which is the actual cup, which is cheaper than the other one, which is the other one's for the latte. So you're scanning for a latte to pour in like pops in there, like pop drinks or whatever you want to pour it in there, or jellies and stuff. Where if you buy the other one, that's just ice and that's cheaper, so just get that. Which initially I just walked around, I couldn't find it because I saw just the pack of ice cubes and I wasn't not bothered, because the ice cube, you can only see the pack of ice cubes, you can't see the cup, because they put the cups there and the pack of ice cubes is staying there, so your vision goes there. Watch out for that when you're buying that. What else have I learned here? People tend not to care what you do here because they're just busy with their own life and just doing stuff. And I still can't use a chopstick. I've tried, and I was using a fork and I was very embarrassed, but hey ho, they're not going to see me again in that store, are they? So I can just do what I want. But that doesn't stop, because that's one of the worries, that people might look at me weird if I'm eating with a fork. Like, nobody cared. so do what you want. Ramen, I've tried. I like the Ichiran ramen better than the one I had today, because that one you can make the broth like really rich and it just tastes so better, and the noodles softer. I don't like chewy noodles, so I like soft noodles. So you can pick how you want your noodles to be as well, and I made it soft and it was definitely worth it. When you're shopping in Uniqlo GU, most of the clothing stores, what I've seen is you have to take your shoes off. So you take your shoes off, you leave anything like in the basket just there outside. Imagine you bought like, you have like 10 items in your basket and you want to try all 10, but you can only try 5 or 3, limited to, depends on which store you are in, which shop you are in. It's like about from 3 to 5 items you can try on. So when you take the 3 items, then you leave your basket at the back, and then once you like tried that, you can put that in the basket and take another if you wanted to, or return it to someone who's standing there working to let you into the changing room in the first place. There's another thing is, imagine you got this to try, which is a size medium. Then you decided that you don't want a size medium, you want a large instead. All you need to do is ask someone there, and they will ask someone to bring it, and they will bring it for you. And I was like, when I like tried stuff on in like Mark and Spencer's and stuff, we normally have to like, oh, this doesn't fit, and then we just like go out, get it, come back in, try again. But there, they will just get it for you, and I'm like, that is really nice. And that's like premium service, guys. And if you got makeup on, don't worry, they give you this little nut thing to cover your face like this. If I go shops again, I'll show you. Cover your face like this, and then you take your like t-shirt off, or when you try them on, because you don't want makeup on it, so it just helps the clothes be not dirty. And each time you come out from a cubicle, they'll just brush it and clean it, and they'll go, thank you for coming into the store. And I was like, that's really nice. Like they clean each time someone goes into the changing room and comes out of it, like just swipe it clean. Everyone's quiet, no one walks on the phone and talks. I've noticed that. I just got the headphones on and just sitting silently. I was talking in Uniqlo, and then I was like, I feel like a bit outplaced here. But Uniqlo is loud comparatively, and you have so many people in one level of the stores, like so many people. So even if you turn around, there's someone to help you. So don't be confused. I haven't seen much people crossing the red. Even if it's red and no cars are coming, people don't cross here. Apparently it's just because they believe in karma, and they believe in the Buddhist temple, the other one, that everything's got a soul, everything's got a life. So even if you do something like which you're not supposed to, that means it will come back and haunt you. So hence they don't do anything like that. Do have like youngsters hanging out like just like in any other country, but I don't think they stay out too late. And then this is a ringing voice going on. Even though I'm not a teenager anymore, I can still hear it, and I know it a little bit. And then I had this feeling of, if I'm standing still, I got this feeling of the full buildings moving, like I'm in a boat as well. It's another thing to watch out for. If you're having like headaches, cramps, anything, back pain, neck pain, all that kind of stuff, search on TikTok or just Google on ChatGPT what to get from 7-Eleven. Just have that. Yeah, that's all I got to say about so far in my trip.